Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's conversation. Today's topic we'll be talking about stepmothers, stepfathers. And the reason why I want to discuss this topic is because lately his other stepmother killed a stepdaughter, stepfather killed a stepson, and I was like, what is going on? The latest one yesterday was the stepmother killing the twins children.
What
Her step twins sons with rat poison.
Wow.
So yeah.
How old were these children? Sorry, that makes any difference.
I don't think they're more than 5 years old.
Wow.
So, and I was like, I will share this topic with my darling friends. So on my right hand side I have Amaka, and then
Lady in blue. Hello.
And then I have Yvonne, lady in
whatever. Red hair.
So
it's not a theme with this pink, red.
At all. Well, ladies, my question is, sometimes when you read things like this, you just hurt so badly to say, if you knew that you weren't going to be mother to these children, why even bother in the first place? And then, this is just for the woman or the man. And then, let me go back to the other side. Flip the coins. If a man knows that you can't cater for these children, why don't you let their mom have them? Or women, why, on the same sentence, me saying this, a lot of my culture men, if they want to punish the woman,
it's not just your culture. It's not your culture.
They will keep the kids.
If they can.
Not because they want to take care of those children, but just because they want to stop the woman from having access to it.
Yep.
So
it's not
ladies,
just your culture.
what do you think about it? Yvonne, Amaka, I'll come to you. What do you think about this?
It's a difficult one because it's hard. To kill anybody, whether your stepchildren, whether other children, it doesn't make sense. I mean, how can you be so bitter that, do you understand, that you want to kill another person? If you can't, like you rightly said, if you think you can't take care or love this child, it will be difficult to love another person's child.
I do. You see, that's the difference.
No. Everybody is not the same.
That's true.
What you like, some other person might not like.
Yeah.
So I can understand when you say it is difficult to love another person's child that is not your own. Right? I can understand that. But my problem is to hate the child enough to want the child out of, because especially if you think that child or whatever, some people find it a threat. But you understand, a lot of times it might be threat. That the reason why this woman still has access to my husband is because of the children. Okay, if I get rid of this, do you understand? Which is, I'm not saying it's the right thing, but it is so sad. And something, it might be mental health. How? I can't comprehend it. If I can't take it, if I'm dating a man, unless I didn't know the man had children, and then after we married, he now says, oh, but I'm bringing my children to go and live with me. Even then,
instead of accepting it, you can tell him, I don't want it.
I don't want it, and then some of them they insist.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one. You know a man has children, and you're going with him. On the other hand, some of these children, what do the 5-year-old child do to you that?
So Yvonne, I'll come to you. Stepmothers and stepfathers.
It's easy.
What to do? What?
The mindset
To kill another child?
No, not the killing. First of all, that mindset of it's not mine is there.
Yes, no, of course, yeah.
So it's not mine. So depending on the person, you will now decide whether you want to have that commitment with this thing in front of me, this child in front of me. So it's easier for them to separate themselves from that child and then do what they want to do. Now, going up to the level of killing the child, obviously, comes about because other events has been added, like maybe you have certain hatred or you feel threatened, like you said. So all that now combined. But the origin, that's the baseline, the foundation, before you start escalating to that point, is the fact that it's not from me, it's not mine.
I don't want anything from the other person.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want my... It's not... Okay, fine. Like you said, you will love the child. Like I said, that's you. Again, you can make the argument for love. Why are you loving the child? Okay, I love the child because I love children. Or I love the child because I couldn't have mine, so this is like mine. You see, you now break it down to various types of love. Just like how you break it down to various types of hate. Do you get what I'm saying? As long as it's not... But then there are people that even have their own children and kill their own child. Okay, yeah, you could add mental health to join that one, but I'm not even going to bring mental health into this equation at all. I think the topic we're talking about is stepfather, stepmothers. When you have a child, especially when it's not yours, you know, there's a lot of conflict of emotions, like this child, will it work? For those that even want to try. For those that they brought in and their mom is still out there, you know, you're not comfortable because some people feel they are constantly threatened, you know. And then, oh, there is this child. Is it going to... Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Oh, okay. Half of the things that are going to leave for my children is going to be cut short because this child is going to have to get some.
People think that way.
You know, again, and that's poverty, ignorance.
It might not even be poverty.
Sometimes it's not even poverty or ignorance, just that power. You know, human beings and power. When you hand power to human beings, they get confused. In fact, they get mental.
Do you know why I'm staring at you?
Yes.
Because I cannot comprehend.
Yeah.
Okay? Even the ones, I love kids, regardless whether they are mine or not mine. I used to travel 4 hours to go and babysit my boyfriend's daughter.
But she just said that. That's
hang on, I will. You see, that's why you didn't hear what I said. I said I'm looking at her because I can't even understand. Because if you love the person, whether it's the man or the woman that you are dating, you have to love everything that comes from that woman. I said to whoever that I'm dating, Cynthia, yeah, has a package and I have baggage. But make no mistake that you are coming to play father to my kids because their father is alive and well. Okay? So, you are coming for me, but you will not treat my child. I will underline that. Whether me and my child or my children are killing each other, you will not interfere. It's not of your business. Okay? To even get to the point that you will have to hate my child because you think my child is a threat to you. Hey, man, that's the fucking front door. Right. Okay, so I flip the coins back to women. If you are dating a man or you want to marry a man that already have children and you cannot take care of the children like your own, regardless, a child is a child. I have someone very close in my family who is dating a guy that the previous husband, the previous wife passed on, and they have 2 boys. She treats the younger one like a king and the older boy is like a house girl. I was raging. You get what I mean? That's me as a person. To even get to the point of having to take another child life. And even some of them, they don't even need to take the child life. They just literally maltreat this child. Maltreat this child. And you see them and go, how?
What is the father, the biological father of that child doing? You are watching the woman or the man that you are with maltreat your child. And you, whose responsibility is it? Do you understand? Do you understand? The reason why these people get away with this is because either the mother of the child or the father of the child, whoever it is that's dating whoever has children. Okay, now this your friend that you say you know. He knows that his wife or his girlfriend is maltreating his child. And what has he done about it?
Nothing.
Except, so you
I even went as far and told him, I said, look, why don't you take this boy to a boarding? Because in that way, there is a barrier between her and your son. So, if the boy comes home maybe every once in every 3 months, he's just going to be there for a short while and then he goes back. It didn't happen. It never happened. Because, and then on top of that, she has her own previous children from a previous relationship that she treats like they are the golden eggs. And in my mind, when you even listen to the shit that come out of this bitch mouth to say, because tell the father what happened in the house, fuck you, bitch. If you were going to take care of these children, tell the man to take care.
But the man too is
and
a
then
fool.
the
The man
man
I blame is a fool.
fucking pussy.
Exactly.
Who have decided to sit there.
Exactly.
He will leave home as early before the sunset, and he won't come back till evening. If this woman in front of you treats your child this badly, didn't you know that when you know home, what that child
Right,
goes
okay.
through?
Let me go back to you. You said yourself that if a man that you are dating now does not treat your children right, you tell her she goes. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Thank you. And that's the way it should be done. This person that you know, how many years has he been with this woman?
Oh, over 10 years.
Oh, how many years?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years. And he sat there watching his child being maltreated. The man too is an idiot.
You see,
And if for some reason this woman does not sit into the guy, let me just get rid of wasting money. There's nothing the man will say. Won't say anything.
do you
understand what I'm saying?
Like I said,
Who does that?
If the food that can't feed my kids with, I wouldn't give it to another person's child. If I can't, the pot that my kids eat with is what your kid is going to eat with. If my child, I would rather sleep on the floor for your child to be in bed. That's just me as
But that's the way it should be.
But
for human
the
nature.
question is, I cannot see what will change me to see the man that I'm going now with treating my children. I don't know.
That's you see the thing is, you have to understand, like, let me use the concept of back home, our people, where I still come back to this ignorance and poverty.
This person that I'm talking about, she's not poor.
No.
It's happened here as well.
No. When I say ignorance and poverty, it's not ignorance and poverty in terms of material things. Ignorance and poverty in terms of,
because people even do it to their own children.
No, I know. Because it's a case of, you see, these people are not ready to even take care of children. Period.
That's it.
And but they don't want to admit it to themselves. So when I say ignorance and poverty, ignorance and poverty equals to lack of knowledge. Full stop. When you don't have knowledge, but then you just want to do like the Joneses. We're together, so let's have children. Then we have children. Okay, we have children. And then for one strange reason, other people now bring in other children. Then it becomes a game of, no, my children.
I agree with what Amaka said just now when she said even some people do it to their children.
Yeah.
I end a relationship because it was like, I did come to see you people, I come to see your mother.
My dear?
When you go...
And these are the biological children. Exactly.
And I was like...
Really?
Repeat that again. And he said, no, that's not what I meant to say. I said, no,
but you said it.
You just said it. You just said it that I came to see Una Mama, not you. So... What?
How?
Let me flip your coin. There are men that will still take that person.
Thank you.
If the man has if they want something from the man.
What if they want something? They say it's love.
When I said something, then I was about to quantify it. It could be money. In fact, most percent of the time is money and security, especially when you are insecure, you're all alone, you want support either emotionally or financially or whatever. There's always a need. If I get that need, it doesn't matter.
After you go, after my children, they say my children are my own.
I'm just saying.
My dear.
Okay, let me give you a situation where,
Are you flipping the coin?
I'm not flipping the coin. I'm still in the coin zone, whereby, I'm struggling. I see a guy, I like the guy, he's gonna give me my, financial security,
my
emotional security, give me the,
Valentine's Day is coming.
I get all my booty calls signed off, but it doesn't like my children.
It's okay.
Hey.
They're happy.
But we have somebody that our girlfriend. They dated for years. He didn't speak to the children, and we are living in the same house.
But that's the thing.
And she let it.
That's the thing, and that's why
exactly.
That's why I use that poverty. When I say poverty,
they live in the same house.
Exactly.
but he didn't like the children. I used to complain about children, and they still dated for years. And they even go to get married. What the hell?
Sometimes situation puts people
And
in
it's so bad.
situation. And I'm not saying it's right, it's wrong, but I'm telling you that that's exactly
God forbid
why
bad
they are in the situation where they are.
But
Which
I
is
just
wrong,
think
which is nasty.
you have
know?
if for example that I'm in life, I love to give choices. I like to be giving choices.
Yep.
If
Which doesn't happen.
Okay, if I find out that the man that I'm going out with, I fell in love with him, I really want to be with him, and he has a child. If I know, I can't see why.
cope with the two of them.
Exactly. If I don't, if he wants to be, let's assume he was already a single father when I met him. You know, if he want me to be part of the child life, I will. If he doesn't want me to be, I step back.
Yeah.
I step back and let them continue. You get what I mean?
Because it's you and you're reasonable.
You know,
and you can think.
But if I cannot, if for any reason say, okay, this man children.
Take it up as time. Today I want to see him. Say it's with his children.
You see, and I can't take it. I would just say, you know what?
I can't. It's okay.
We could live our separate life. You know, have your time with your children, but we will have our time.
Some people don't like that.
Take the kids out of it. But if we have to live in the same house and we have to sort this thing out, and I can't really stand for, I can't even see what would make me not stand somebody's child, because my children, I can't, because I genuinely love children in general. So, you know, so I will. It's okay. Maybe the child can go and live with his mom.
If the mother is not alive, uncle.
Maybe grandparents.
If they have no option.
Maybe sister.
Because let me tell you, sometimes I know.
Hold on.
If the child is a teenager,
even if the mother is around, but the father still wants the father that is there.
You can't
Then
do
we go
anything.
our separate ways.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
We go our, because at the moment, every single time you open the internet, it's so that you see a little.
How old are these children? Because my problem is
The youngest one that I actually see yesterday, these twins, I don't think they're more than 4 years old.
Because what I know some people have problem with, I wouldn't, is when, you know, maybe you follow a man and his children are teenagers. Yes, these teenagers are giving you problems. They don't like you because they think you've come to their mother's place and blah, 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 blah. Because I have a friend that's going through that. She doesn't have any children. She's married to this guy. So he's, like you said, the teenagers, the children are grown. So they now went to go and stay, they're staying with the mom. She's complaining that, the daughter was rude to her and she was angry. I said, look, you have to understand that the father is no longer the mother. It's a bit difficult for this child. So you need to put yourself in that. You know how much you love your dad. If another woman had come to your dad, you know. So don't hate this child. The only thing that's saving this is that the children don't live with their dad.
Yeah.
They refuse to live with their dad. Like, I don't like to go and see. When he goes to see them, I get upset because I'm like, why are you getting upset? At least he's taking you out of the picture.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's taking you out of the picture.
It's out of respect.
Because this, I tried with this child. If the child is bitter, it's understandable.
They are teenagers, and it's more difficult to get in at that age than when they are younger.
So that kind of
one, I think when you're younger,
yes,
you start molding.
Yeah, exactly.
These ones are adults, so you can't go.
That's what I know. You don't even have. But a 4-year-old child, what has a 4-year-old child done to you?
That's what I mean. Or you would take the child and that child become like your slave.
Yes.
Who does
How can
that?
you slave
At night.
My question is, this is what I always say to people, because death himself is a death to every one of us. You might think that you're actually punishing somebody's child today because you are alive. Another person punish your child
a bitch.
in a different, it might not be the same setting. It might be she will get more than you have done to somebody else's child. So because of that, I would say to women or even men, if you cannot take care of another person's child, or your ego, or your insecurity, or your threats whatsoever, there is no point in killing the child. Give the man ultimatum. It's either the child go or I go.
Then go.
If the man decided to say, because if a man give me that option, he's out of the door. There will be no two questions about it. That's me.
Yeah.
If you give me an ultimatum to say me or your son, oh heck no! I wouldn't even say really. Oh my dear, it's been a pleasure.
I love you and I love you more.
It's been a pleasure.
Next!
We hug each other.
Next! Next!
I wouldn't even bother. I like the question. I would just pick up my bag.
No, when they tell the question, I say, okay, it's
yeah.
Really?
So
you have the audacity to
I
even
know
ask
that
that
will make
question.
you hang. It's the next, bye bye.
You know, I don't think that. I just think you
It's a
cannot
shame.
take. No, you don't give. You are not God that gives lives. So you have no right
to
to
it
take
away.
anybody's life. And if you really can't cope with,
Just
yourself,
leave.
And
leave.
men,
I beg you.
please leave culture out of this to save the child life. Don't punish the woman by taking the kids knowingly that whoever that is going to come through that door is going to maltreat the child.
And then you watch them maltreat your
maltreat your
child.
child. So
And you say
take,
you're in love.
exactly. So take
must
the
be
child. Let the
nuts.
mother have the child. And mothers, if you can't take the child, there are people out there who are looking for children.
My dear.
They have a lot of places that you can take your children. There's no point in punishing another person's child just because you feel that this child is not mine. And I genuinely cannot
It boggles
understand
the
it.
mind by
It
time.
really
4-year-old child.
I know. I'm looking
My
at
child
this.
is what?
I'm looking at this twins boys going. How
And you
can,
think you
how
do
can
better for
you
your life?
have a mind to do something like this to a 4-5 years old child, and you will still sleep without having the down fucking.
And then the man will come and sleep with you.
My dear,
Okay.
look, like I said, guys, all the time, if you want to be part of this panel, please come and join us. And if you have a topic, and thanks to everyone who have already subscribed to our YouTube channel. And if you haven't done it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then until next time, from this beautiful.
And continue flipping the coin.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.